Okay, let's start this week's custom order live stream. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I do custom order live streams once a week so that any of the custom orders that come in, a lot of people watch orders get done on TikTok live streams. But in between, when I'm not doing them there, I like to do them all here and just send out the link to the customer so they can rewatch it or share it. Today we're going to do Nikki and Jason, two dinosaurs. It's going to be adorable. Dr. Morales, dentist theme. Looking forward to this one. I've never done this. I've done space theme for Jonnie, but never done motocross theme for Charlie. So that's a double order. That's a dad that ordered those for his kids. And the last one is going to be, let's see what we have here. Oh, this is a beauty. No words, just a theme. Just whatever I feel like doing with the theme. You can do it. Fresh perspective, break the mold. We're going to break our brains here on that one, see what we can do, and go from there. Okay, so in no particular order, maybe in that order, we'll see. Let me turn on some tunes, and I always like to warm up a little bit just by simply working on a sheet early on here. Okay. Let's see how the lighting looks. I have new lighting today. It's kind of crazy, but I found some lighting in, whoa, see, and that's why I do a warm-up sheet. Get this pen going. I found some professional lighting in a donation bin, a local neighborhood donation bin. And so I brought it home thinking it wasn't going to work at all. It's going to be, you get what you pay for, they say. But no, not at all. It looks really great. I have a friend who's a professional photographer, O'Donnell Photography. Check him out. I don't think he's on the tube. But he's on Instagram, so check him out. I don't know who owns what these days as far as social media channels, but yeah, if you're in the you don't need to be in the San Diego area. Fly that guy all around. Get that guy some business. O'Donnell Photography. Check him out. Maybe I'll even get around to tagging good old Skip. Okay, so that's all I have to do to warm up a little bit. Get the pens flowing. So we have a lot of orders, so I'm going to take a sip of coffee and we're going to cut right into it. Like I said, we're going to, Nico and Jason is going to be first. And it's going to be Dinosaur theme. I may turn up the tunes a little bit. Tunes brought to you by Billy Shaddocks. This first song, anyway. Other songs to come are by Billy Midnight. It's so crazy how I've been streaming and posting for full-time for over 2 years now. Actually, like July 28th would have been probably the 2-year anniversary of full-time streamer, poster, seller of art. That's sad. That's not to brag. That's just to say that I'm still terrified. I set everything up, and I sit there and I'm like, you gotta hit record, Kenton. You gotta do this. Because honestly, I do this for the orders, for the people, for Nikki and Jason. That's how this whole thing started. There's a certain sort of delight to see your order get done. And seeing how I have a very simplistic style, it doesn't take 9 hours to do an order or anything. Now, you're also gonna see me hacking this out. Like I used to not record the orders, never recorded the orders, because that way I could be more playful in the sense of not worry about spilling paint or my phone ringing, although no one ever calls really, but you know what I'm saying. But now I can just go for it. This first one may be spot on, may not be. We'll see. I got an idea. let's give it a whirl. I always do a little tiny sketch. Like I said, they had some sort of dinosaur theme at their wedding, maybe? I had read it, looked it up. And I have two special dinosaurs that I love to do. I always strive to create some sort of intimacy, even if it's, you know, just the hand designs that I do, or a bird or something. And I do dinosaurs a lot on the live stream. So when they had a dinosaur theme, I was pretty stoked. I mean, I thought this is gonna be great. And I think it's funny. Okay. Weddings are great. Weddings are great. I went through, well, this is not about me. I'm not gonna talk about me. This is about Nikki and Jason. And if you do check out this product, it comes in different, you can get a 16 by 20 print of the original. You can get the links in the description. I'm not here to sell it. I'm just sharing that no matter what one you choose, that customers choose, I still strive to get them recorded live. Okay, so I want to see if they put any. They did not put anything as far as color, so specifications. So I think we're good there. I like to use green and pink. I think sit well together. And also because I've never met a dinosaur, but I just associate green with dinosaurs. That's where I keep my mouth shut. I don't want you to know how much I don't know, which is a lot. This is gonna be perfect. They had another theme, but it was a little more general, and which I liked. I could have gone that direction, but they gave me the freedom to go either direction, they said. I like putting the, it's like the Pink's logo, you know? She has that, like, exclamation point. Now on these, this is where I always get a little terrified because I think, Kenton, you've come so far. Don't misspell old Nikki's, young Nikki's name. Don't call Nikki old, I don't know. Well, I'm riding out of town on that long and lonesome train. I'm riding out of town on that long and lonesome train. There we go. Jason and Nikki. I'm riding out of this town because I can't get down. Everybody here keeps pushing me around. Out of this town on that long and lonesome train. I got a girl back home and how she loves me so. And here's where I want to make sure I have these. Now you're not supposed to clean your ears with these Q-tips, right? That's what it says. But you can stop your run, your paint from running. I just want it to run a little bit. We're going to stop it right there. There we go. Okay. Now I'll drop in some details here on this, and we'll go from there. See if we have any. Oh, thank you, Aggie Rose. Thank you. Someone said they love the work. I'm kind of partial to it myself, but I have some skin in the game. Let's see. Give a. Oh, I don't think I locked in. Oh, I didn't. I didn't lock in the wheels on the easel. Okay, I'm back. Now, I love white space, but I feel like this one could possibly benefit if I locked it in with a border. Sometimes I feel like a border can really anchor a piece, you know? So we're gonna see if that works. Well, I mean, it's gonna work. I can see it's gonna work. I'm almost wondering. Yeah, no, don't second guess yourself, Ken. There. How about that for the tip of the day? Don't second guess yourself. It doesn't mean it's gonna all work out like you think it's gonna work out. But if you got a shot at getting it done, at least start with the mindset to not second guess yourself. Oh, yes. And you get her done. There we go. Okay, I love it. Nikki and Josh. Nikki and Jason. Double check that. Double check. I know a Nikki and Josh, so that's why I accidentally called them Josh. And I do that at times. I'll call someone the wrong name, but that's okay. I spelled the names properly. So when this ships, it will, when this one ships, after they get done, I will sign them prior to shipping. Order number 1, done. Let's move on to order number 2 now. Order number 2, and we have 2 people in the room. That's exciting. But once again, I never got into streaming these so that I would have thousands, millions of people watching with me. I got into it so that millions of people can watch later. I'm just kidding. So the people who see theirs, pay for theirs to get done, they get to see them. Order number 2, Dr. Morales, dentistry. Sounds crazy, but you might say, how exciting is dentistry going to be? Well, we're going to find out. I'm excited about it because I'll tell you one reason. Is I wanted to be a dentist when I was a little kid. I was fascinated with going to the dentist. I loved getting my teeth cleaned. I even liked waiting in the lobby, reading the highlight magazines. Then of course after the dentist you got that little treasure chest of toys. Maybe because I never had a cavity and trips to the dentist were pretty painless. Literally, pretty painless. I did, however, lose my tooth. My tooth went dead. Started getting all black. And so I went to the dentist and he took out ground down the old one and put a new one in for me. I've had that for about the past 40 years. It's an exciting story, I know. Exciting story. My dental records. But in all seriousness, when I found out that to follow the path of the career of dentistry would require an enormous amount of classes that were very challenging for me, that I got low C's and high D's in, I decided to pursue the arts. So there we have it. I want to see something if this is... I'm going to adjust this light here. Hold on a sec. We're going to see if that cuts down on harsh lighting. I still feel like I have new lighting. I'm trying new lighting. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to back this up a little bit. I'm going to back up all the lights a tad bit. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to back this light up a tad. And I'm going to turn this light back on. Let's see here. I don't want to fall down on this live stream. I always get these stream warnings. So let me see if it. Let's see what this stream warning is. Put in the chat. As long as you can still see and hear me. Put in the chat if there's anyone. There's someone here. Okay. Put in the chat that you're still here. There's someone here. The stream. I just want to make sure the stream's still working. Okay. Dr. Morales. Let's get your template up on the wall here. Move on to the next one. I used all my good dental stories. Now it's okay if the stream craps out because I do have a backup camera. I don't want to use it because it would cause an enormous amount more of editing for me, but that's worth it. You guys are worth it. Okay. Now everything appears to be recording still. Okay, Dr. Morales. You're next. And it is Lakewood Dental Excellence. You have to write that down. Lakewood Dental Excellence. Then we'll get Dr. Morales' name in there smaller. But we'll try to focus on Lakewood Dental Excellence and then go from there. I have a vision. I have an idea of where I want to go, what direction. So the direction that I'm thinking of going is we'll get the Lakewood Dental Excellence in there, and then of course we'll put some teeth in here. But I'm really the most excited about adding dental tools. I think any profession really hangs around their art is their instruments. Even doing the sketches of dental tools I thought was exciting. I keep getting these warnings popping up saying that I'm supposed to. Let's open the studio here real quick. I don't think anything's wrong, but I don't know. I'll just leave it open. I don't want to change any settings. It says, I don't know. Let me try to, I'm trying to pin this tab to, I don't know, I'm going to minimize this tab. Sorry, this whole streaming's not new, but streaming's new to me on YouTube. So I've just been streaming on YouTube for about once a week for a month. Dental Excellence. And just once a week, so the learning curve is a little bit on the slow side, maybe. Dental. In a business. Don't worry, we're gonna have plenty of room to get tons of cool graphics. And sometimes I have to remind myself that the lettering can be as much of the art form as the letter. I mean, as the imagery. Maybe not as much, but definitely don't. I definitely don't downplay the importance of the lettering. Is what I'm saying. Now I will double check to make sure I spelled excellence correct. Yeah, I believe so. Okay, so now we're gonna I definitely want to get Dr. Morales' name in down here towards the bottom, so we'll go right there.
If you'd let me come in, I'd attempt to begin to tell you from where I fell apart. When I ran and hid, I
Put a
was
nice healthy tooth there. But here's where I'm super excited about all the tools. This is one of those little mirrors that a dentist uses. And I'll give it my own take. And let's see here. Let's put another, I want to put another tool. Where's my little notes? Oh yeah, the scraper. The scraper tool. Drew Baccaro says, who is Drew Baccaro? Let's see what Drew Baccaro says. Drew Baccaro says, YouTube knows there is no Drew baby. That's a violation. True that, Drew, true that. Okay, maybe that's what I needed to do, sign into, it's telling me I need to sign into my Google. I hate to do this during the stream, but I'm learning. I'm not giving myself too hard of a time. There we go. Verify it's you. Okay, I'm not gonna. It's recording. Okay, here goes. Hopefully this is my. I'm gonna cancel all this here. Let's open the chat. Whoops. I need to open up the chat again here. Let's do the docs window, chat. Okay, just know I can't see the chat right now, so I apologize for that. I'm figuring all this out. Let's get to the scraping tool. I love the scraping tool. I know it sounds crazy, but maybe I'm a little bit of a masochist. There's our little scraping tool. To put Dr. Morales down here.
I'm on my way and I'm so pleased to say that I have no regrets up to here. So come lay beside me, forget about your worries and take in my words soft and dear. Well, I was unaware that the times we had shared on those nights all alone were all wrong.
Make sure I spell it right. M-O-R-A Moral E-S. love it because Dr. Morales has the word oral in his. In fact, we'll even play on that a little. He has the word oral, which he's an oral technician, you know? Morales. I love it.
Came to me last night in tears, crying for the coming years.
Okay, let's give a little bit of more details here. Not a lot of details, but
Everything was right in
a little
place.
color.
A giant sky.
And let's put a heart because I love going to the dentist. Go. Now I'm gonna put a border on this. It'll look nice. This one we have a lot of. Oh, sweet! I love that Dr. Morales. We had a little bit of a drip right there. That's cool.
Every day you choose to toil, pack your bags and start the car.
That'll go well right there. We'll pick that up.
And I'll be out here on the side to catch you as you drive right by. I try to stop you, but I'm slow. So the story goes.
Sorry, I don't mean to ever get in the way of the camera, but sometimes that just happens. Liquid Dental Excellence, Dr. Morales. Yeah, let's put some details on our equipment. Little shiny mirror, scraper tool. Looks good to me. Okay. We'll ring the bell before we start a new one every time. Let's see. Hello. YouTube knows there's no Drew Baby. Oh, I read that one. Hello. Nice artwork. Thank you. Okay, we are halfway through the live. I will refresh. We're doing 4 orders today. Actually 5. But that's number 2. We're done. Now we're going to do our 4th order, which is a double order. It is Jonnie Space Theme and Charlie Motocross Theme. So let's ring the bell. Well, I'll ring the bell right before we start the order. Let me get this off the page. There we go. Oh, and this is, I'm gonna sign this once it's off the board, of course. Just easier and cleaner that way. I like it. Whoa, that freaked me out. But we're okay. Everything's okay. Except for I'm running out of space in this studio, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to get this in a shipping drawer, but I'll find a way. There we go. Okay, on my way back. Okay, we're going to start with Space Theme. Johnny's a little older than, trying to age up this Space Theme a little bit. Make it more, I don't know, hopefully cool for all ages. Although I've done the old Space Theme for adults before, and they seem to be okay with it. Good. As promised. Hey, I'm live streaming right now. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, that happens. There we go. Okay. Next order, Jonnie.
I've been waiting so long.
I don't have any space themes, I mean space stories like I did the dentist stories, which is probably a good thing. However, I did go to school, college, where a lot of astronauts went. I mean, not when I was there, they weren't there, but astronauts from, you know, like the 60s, Buzz Aldrin, Neil, whatever the Neil guy's name was. That's how much I know. I paid attention in college, I guess. I knew a Neil Pirtle, but that's not who we're talking about here. Let me get this name right. Jonnie is our space theme, so let's get Jonnie in there first. And then I'll add a bunch of space stuff. Okay, so what I was thinking for this space theme is, well, let's see here. Asteroid floating out in space here. I'll make this one nice and big. Now this is that's gonna be off the page. It's not even gonna show up. But when I print this, it can have a full bleed, meaning it can go off the page. Not necessarily I love that when that happens. I try to tie things together like that, and that worked out pretty well. Okay. Put a little detail on this asteroid. I like that. Okay, let's see here. I'm probably going to add what we call space dots to this one. I think it'll fill in the page. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but then we're off to Johnny's brother, Charlie, for a motocross theme. And I used to sign everything when it was up on the board, and people do ask, I let them know that I sign once it gets off the board now. For lots of reasons, I provide offer different sizes of originals, or not originals, but sizes of the original. So this one actually will be a print of the original. I draw it nice and big, but then I run a print at a smaller size, so it's at that point I will sign it. Oh, one. You guys almost let me forget that dot right there. Okay. Let me see real quick. Oh yeah. I was trying to take a picture of every single one when it comes off the board. I don't know why I'm talking right now. I think I need to focus just on this. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay, now for Johnny's brother Charlie. Whoops. Just stepped on one of the lights. Okay, next one. Now this is one that I'm excited and terrified about because this is my first motorcycle. But I've practiced a bunch, and I think I have a cool dirt bike theme, motocross theme. I myself was super into motocross when I was a kid. I wasn't very fast, but I was into it. I was into riding them. I was into working on the bike as much as I could, even if that was very little. I could fill up the gas tank, change spark plugs, and clean the oil, the air filter. I think that's about all I could do. Okay, so here goes on Charlie. Let's ring the bell for Charlie. There we go. I like to do everything in, not everything, but I like to create silhouette style lines. And then I envisioned this one. It's motocross, so I can't make a, I want there to be knobbies. I'm using my template here to kind of number plate. Okay, so there's our motocross. We'll put some more detail on that in a second, but I just want to get the basic outline on that down. And then the motocross helmet.
Breezing through the days of youth, they hardly knew my name. Writing songs and reading books.
And Charlie, let's get Charlie's name here.
Dreamer, they called me. Broke me down to tears. So I hid out inside my room for 6 or 7
You know what? This is one of those where
Coast to road towards Long Beach and LA. Stopping off for gas and snacks, I'm sure I heard them say, boy,
I like it, but I wanted the motocross helmet to be different. So I'm going to start it over. That's okay. I want the motocross helmet to be a little cooler than that. I think it can be cooler. Sorry, Charlie. Muddy puddle. I turned the tunes down a little bit. Just so I can focus a little bit more. Yeah, when I was, when I was 14, I had a YZ80, Yamaha YZ80, and whew, I was not good. I tried to do the double jump, and I usually landed on the face of the second jump. It wasn't pretty. But I had fun. I had fun riding, that's all that matters. I never raced. Let's try this again. Do they have much sleeker lines nowadays than they did when I was a kid. The bikes. Already, I think the bike, I like this motocross bike a little bit better. We'll get it dialed in. Race plate right there. There we go. Okay, I like the motocross bike already. It's a little more graphic with those chunky wheels. And now let's see if we can really... There we go. I wanted the, it's a subtle difference, but I wanted the motorcycle helmet. I thought the motocross helmet was a little too, I didn't think it was wide enough. Okay, let's get, I'm going to get Charlie's name right here. And you'll see why I'm not splitting them right down the middle, because I want to run like a, oh, and Charlie rides Yamaha, and they're red now, so we're gonna go with red for Yamaha. Back in my day, they were yellow and black. That was a long time ago, Charlie. But I have this feeling Charlie knows that. If you're into, let me make sure we spell Charlie's name right. Yeah. I'm not the greatest at spelling, but I take it very seriously. Let's go put a red dot for our. Never even know. Okay, let's put some. Okay. Looking good. See any detail I need to add here. Yeah, that's looking cool. Okay. Okay, let me just sit with this. It's pretty locked in. I'm gonna connect that with some dirt there. We'll call that dirt. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. Once again, I'll sign this when it's, oh, so much better than the first one. Thanks, Charlie. If you end up watching this, thanks for suffering through 2 drawings of it. I think it looks pretty good. Let me snap a photo of it, and we'll go on to our last one for this stream. We're about 45 minutes in, which is usual for a, which is pretty usual for a live stream. Okay, let me get this off the board. And our last one's gonna look different because it is a 12x16 original on cardstock, which I've never done live before. but I'm confident that we'll have lots of fun with it and that it'll be great.
Don't rustle my emotions. It's like
Let me see real quick. I don't want to put tape on the actual. I don't want to put tape on the actual drawing surface because you don't want it to pull up, you know? So I'm going to put some of these pieces. I've never done this before, but I'm going to put some of these pieces of paper right here. What I could do is draw it on a really big sheet, but then I'd have it, I don't know. I like drawing it on the actual already trimmed size for these, which are a little different than what I just did. Okay. So let's ring the bell because this one, done with that last order. Our theme is you can do it. This is a new design that I've been playing with, so to me, it's fresh. Hopefully it's breaking some molds of what I've done in the past, and if anyone, it's for me to encourage me that I can do it.
And I say today I've had my fill. My body's happy lying still, totally fulfilled.
I've only done this in sketchbooks, the what I'm about to do. It's just the eyeball. Okay, so I'm already going to tell you I'm going to probably do it over because it's just too far to the left. So let's try this one again. This is on cardstock too, so the pen flow is a little different. I kind of wasn't really ready for that, but now I am. Now I'm warmed up. We'll slot this in here. This up here. Let's get a tighter template thing here. It's okay. That's okay if that falls down a little bit. I can adjust this. There we go. Everything's working on the fly. Okay, let's try this again. Start a little bit more over here. Remember, this isn't just for me, and it's not just for the customer. It's for you too. Remember, you can do it. Now, I have a hole right there for a certain reason. It's kind of symbolic of like searching within kind of a thing. I like that whole search within concept. Now on this one, I'm working smaller than I normally work, which is okay because I know how to modify. I've worked this size before, and I know how to modify the pen and such. But this is where I pause for reflection and see if I want to if there's anything else I want to add to fill this piece out. I mean, I think it's gonna look, if you see the work I do online, you'll see it's this is good to me. This is great. Too much more would just, it would take away from the essence of that actual piece right there. Oh, and it's so small. I know. Let me do this. Let me get it a little closer to the camera. I don't even know if you can see it being painted. Like I said, I normally do not do these. It might even be on the product that I don't do them live, but I'm doing them live now. So you can actually see it's actually a nice sized piece. 12 by 16 US inches, or not metric, but our measuring system in the US, the one we used. I love it. You can do it. So this goes out to all you all on this live stream, that you can do it. We started with a bell. We'll end with a bell. Let me turn the tunes off. Thank you, Billy Shaddocks, for the lovely tunes. So with that said, thanks for watching, and until next week's batch of orders.